Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving into some super practical source material from the pros at Dr. Drain. We're going to use it to conduct a preventive health check on something you probably rely on literally every single day, but almost never think about: your home's plumbing system. Just like you wouldn't wait for a heart attack to start caring about your physical health, you absolutely shouldn't wait for a total plumbing disaster to start thinking about your drains. Take a quick mental walk to your kitchen or bathroom sink right now. Just picture it. Now, I want you to imagine the sheer dread, the gross mess, and frankly, the massive, unexpected expense of a sudden, nasty backup happening right in the middle of a crazy busy week. It is a complete homeowner's nightmare. But what if you could actually predict and prevent that exact moment? What if you knew exactly when that drain was going to clog, well before it actually happened? Okay, so let's dive right into our diagnostic roadmap. We're covering Section 1, the standard cleaning schedule; Section 2, high-risk plumbing factors; Section 3, can you wait longer; Section 4, warning signs to act now; and finally, Section 5, kitchen versus bathroom drains. Section 1, the standard cleaning schedule. Let's look at the baseline prescription for a healthy home according to plumbing professionals. For your typical household, the general rule of thumb from Dr. Drain is to schedule preventative drain cleaning every 1 to 2 years. Think of this just like your annual or biannual checkup at the doctor. This cadence isn't about fixing a broken pipe. It's entirely about clearing out that gradual, sneaky buildup that happens just through completely normal, everyday living. So what exactly is that buildup? Well, it's a lovely combination of hair, soap scum, food residue, and mineral deposits from hard water. Over a 12 to 24-month period, these everyday materials act exactly like plaque in your arteries. They latch onto the walls of your pipes, slowly and silently narrowing the passageway until water can barely squeeze through. Moving to Section 2, high-risk plumbing factors. Because sometimes that baseline schedule simply isn't enough. I invite you to mentally check off your own household habits against these high-risk factors. Do you have frequent clog indicators, like recurring slowdowns or weird gurgling noises? What about a large household with heavy hair and organic buildup? Do you do a lot of heavy cooking that produces grease and food residue? And don't forget the infrastructure itself. Older cast iron plumbing or mature trees with roots growing near your exterior sewer lines pose huge risks. If any of these plumbing comorbidities apply to you, those materials are going to accumulate way faster, and that standard 2-year schedule shrinks considerably. Now, what's really interesting here is how contractors handle these specific high-risk factors. If your home fits these criteria, you don't necessarily have to overhaul the whole house every single year. Contractors often recommend something called targeted cleaning. This just means scheduling annual service strictly for your specific problem lines. Maybe it's that one troublesome shower or the heavily used kitchen sink, rather than waiting for a full plumbing system backup to dictate your maintenance. Section 3, can you wait longer? I know some of you are probably thinking, my pipes are in great shape. Do I really need to do this so often? Well, the good news is yes. I want to reassure those of you with healthy pipes that stretching the schedule beyond the 2-year mark is perfectly fine. If you have a low-impact household, meaning moderate drain use, absolutely zero recurring slowdowns, and overall good pipe condition, you can safely extend those intervals. You just have to stay vigilant and keep a close eye out for early warning signs. But listen to this stern warning directly from the source material. Doing nothing for too long can allow buildup to harden. Once deposits become compacted, they can be harder to remove. Soft, easily clearable buildup will eventually turn into rock-hard compacted deposits that need highly intensive and highly costly treatment to remove. It goes from being a simple routine cleaning to a major stressful repair. Section 4, warning signs to act now. This is where the baseline schedule goes completely out the window and acute symptoms take over. Dr. Drain provides this really helpful symptom chart to diagnose these issues. If you experience slow drainage in your tubs or sinks, blockages are actively forming. Got frequent clogs that return in a matter of weeks? Your previous cleanings were probably incomplete. Hearing gurgling sounds? That actually means air is trapped by a blockage somewhere down the line. Persistent odors point to rotting debris buildup, and if water is backing up in multiple places at once, you are looking at imminent system failure. These red flags require immediate action before a disastrous, expensive backup occurs. All right, Section 5, kitchen versus bathroom drains, because different organs of your house require completely different care. And this brilliantly illustrates the contrasting environments right inside your own home. Kitchen drains and bathroom drains foul in completely different ways over time.
The kitchen is basically a grease and food particle trap, creating thick, sludgy blockages. Meanwhile, the bathroom is battling this constant influx of hair and sticky soap scum. Understanding this distinction really helps you communicate exactly what kind of targeted cleaning you might need when you finally call a professional.
It's also absolutely crucial to remember the traffic factor. Homes with multiple bathrooms or frequent guest use are going to see significantly faster accumulation in those shared central plumbing lines. That high traffic is a major risk factor, so you'll want to monitor those shared lines closely for targeted cleaning to prevent a massive multi-room backup.
So the core thesis is really captured by this overarching principle from Dr. Drain. Preventative drain cleaning is most effective when it's timed to your risk level. There is absolutely no one-size-fits-all approach here. Your maintenance schedule literally has to match your home's specific diagnostic profile.
Which brings us to our final big question. I challenge you right now, what is your home's plumbing prescription? Look at your usage, look at your home's age, and honestly, just listen to your drains. Assess your specific behavior today so you can set a realistic schedule and completely avoid a costly disaster tomorrow. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and here's to a healthy home.